We got to talk about the rainbows. These rainbows trying to make everything about them.
Olympic ceremony. Now, this is people were upset because they said that. What are we talking about now? I thought, what are we talking?
This part right here, they were mad about because then they do the dinner.
The Last Supper. It's called.
Yeah.
Jesus, forgive her. What the fuck? But they just did a bunch of trans shit
and someone's nuts were hanging out.
What was the point?
Bro,
this is just the opening ceremony.
The point is this, Charlamagne.
Inclusivity?
No.
Yes.
No, it wasn't.
Diversity, inclusion.
They're already inclusive. They got these dudes beating up women in the boxing. You seen that?
No.
They got trans women beating the shit out of women.
No.
In yes.
the Olympics?
Bro,
That's
I can't wait till
Jess
we look
was talking
back
about
at this
earlier.
Shit. We are gonna be so embarrassed, like fucking 30 years from now.
I thought we already knew that wasn't acceptable. They got the trans women.
In 30 years, we're gonna look back at this and we're gonna be explaining this shit to our kids, and they're gonna be like, "Wait, so what happened?
Here's my thing:
you let men punch women in the face for medals?"
Well, it's gonna be different. The kids gonna be having to compete with robots, so it's gonna be totally different.
Bro,
it's gonna be like the
this
robots,
shit about to swing back.
robots in the NBA, robots in the NFL.
So look,
my point is, I just want to know what's the reasoning. Like, did they give a reasoning as to why this is the theme they chose?
This is the reasoning, okay? Because, and this is my honest take on it. Like, I think you should be able to make fun of every religion. Make fun of Jews, make fun of Muslims, make fun of Christians, make fun of them all. I genuinely believe in that. I wish that Christians didn't react at all to this, because the only artistic merit to this horrendous idea is that it's shock value to Christians.
But this don't look like the Last Supper to me.
If I show you the juxtaposition, you'll see.
They told me that it was when I looked
the Feast of the Gods was there.
It was like some Greek thing,
but it's not. It doesn't look anything like it. There's no table where they're eating at the Feast of the Gods. It's like an obvious rendition of the Last Supper.
I didn't get when I looked at it. I didn't get the Last Supper. I got like the Last Freak Off.
Well, that's exactly.
Oh, okay.
That's exactly what they've made it.
Like the Last Freak Off to me.
It's exactly what they made it. My point is...
Wasn't Diddy in here with his testicles out?
Oh, my God.
It wasn't doing with his nuts out. The point is, with this dumb shit, is that, like, the only reaction you can get from this, you don't watch this and go, oh, my God, that was, like, beautiful artistic creativity. That was genius. You don't feel that way at all. The only thing you get from this is, oh, that was naughty. They just made fun of that important thing to Christians.
Yeah, I think that's what we all fail to realize when it comes to like diversity and inclusion. Yo, it has to be good first.
Bro.
Like, I don't even know what this is. Like, I'm watching this and I'm thinking to myself, what does this have to do with the Olympics? Mind you, I didn't see it in real time. I saw it after the fact, and I hate when I see things after the fact because I'm already aware of people's outrage. So kind of like seeds are already planted in your mind. I want to see things just fresh. So when I'm just watching this fresh and objectively, I don't even know what the fuck is going on. She's been standing there with her hand as a heart forever. What is she doing? What am I missing here? I'm not even joking.
There's nothing there. That's what you're missing. You're missing nothing because it sucks. But what it's doing is it's being very insulting to Christians. And here's the reality.
But what do Christians even have to do with the Olympics?
Exactly. It shouldn't have to do with anything.
Like, what is any of it? What is religion? What is sexuality? What do drag queens? What does any of that have to do with the Olympics?
This is what it has, is that if you make fun of Christians, they're going to react, and then you're going to get the big reaction you want. You've seen it. Doja Cat did the whole Satanist thing. Lil Nas X did the Satanist thing, and Christians get riled up. You saw with rock and roll music back in the day, they were doing the Satanist shit, and the Christians will go crazy. So the Christians will create...
But you say they're making fun of Christians.
It's Tommy Lahren to black people.
Doja Cat wasn't making fun of Christians, though. She was
being a Satanist.
Yeah.
Christians are like...
She actually wasn't even being a Satanist. She was being fucking Scarlet Witch from Marvel.
Whatever. My point is...
She was.
This is my point.
Yes, she was.
Okay, whoever.
In Nightcrawler.
It doesn't matter because we'll get off of the point. The point is, this is the point, is that you can do something that is insulting to Christians, and Christians will rile up the internet for you, but they won't go shoot up a nightclub. They won't go commit an act of terror, and they won't make a big stink. If you make fun of Jews and you do something like this that's just like blatantly insulting to Christians, if you did something blatantly insulting to Jews, there's a whole committee and there's going to be a whole thing about how anti-Semitic it is.
Muslims coming to fuck you up.
The Muslims are going to murder you. Listen, it happened already. They did the Charlie Hebdo shit in France, right? And they went and shot it up. And please believe there's no insulting shit to Muslims anymore. You can make fun of Christians because Christians will turn the other cheek.
I'll tell you one
And they
thing.
use it for promo, and it just, there's no artistic merit at all. It's absolute dog shit. Nobody was impressed by it.
You know
It
what the
sucks.
You know what Christians
And I wish
need?
Christians just literally turn the other cheek, because then it would be heralded as the worst opening sequence in Olympic history.
Christians just need one thing. Christians need one thing. They need footage from hell.
Yo, that would be fire.
If they got
That
footage,
would be so
if they
fun.
had footage
This is where
from
you
hell,
go. This is
keep
where you
playing
go.
with us.
Keep playing. Okay, he watching. God got way bigger shit to do,
Word
by the
up,
way.
word
God
up.
got way bigger
If
shit
Christians
to
had
do.
footage from hell, and they could be like, look, y'all keep fucking with us and playing with us, we not even gonna go back and forth with you motherfuckers no more. All right? Fry, motherfuckers, fry. Okay? All right? That's all they need. See, nobody believes Christians. When Christians say, if you mock us, if you make fun of us, blasphemy, all of that stuff, this is what's gonna happen to you. Nobody believes. They're like, whatever.
Christians, let God handle it, yo. Turn the other cheek, because when you turn the other cheek, these people look so stupid for wasting their time on a pathetic performance when they could have actually created something beautiful for the entire world to watch. And all they did is instead just try to rile up some Christians so they could get some low-hanging fruit reactions on it.
Nobody thinks about what they're actually doing. And what I mean by that is you're doing the Olympics. It's the opening ceremony.
It's got nothing
for
to do
the
with
Olympics.
rainbows. It's got nothing to do with Muslims.
Yes,
it's got nothing to do with fucking Christians, Jews.
We should be thinking about
Countries.
broad inclusivity, unity. How do we bring all of these worlds together? You don't do that by doing something so niche. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I can't find the exact quote, but the artistic director that was behind that thing said this is supposed to be the Greek gods, because the Olympics used
That's
to
what
be.
I saw. I read that too.
And it was about inclusivity, because Paris is a place that is super inclusive for all people.
Mm-hmm.
And then any of the people who are so upset that if you even think it's the Last Supper, that's a Da Vinci picture who was a gay man who had to escape to Paris just so he could live for free.
If it was about the Greek gods, then they got it right, because Greek gods was freaky.
Yeah, they was
Who
looking.
did Da Vinci make that painting for?
I mean, he made it for the church.
For the church.
But the church, he couldn't be himself in the church, and he had to move to Paris and live out the rest of his life.
He was gay. Leonardo da Vinci might be in the
So
afterlife.
he was
like,
mad gay.
how do we know?
All you're saying because he was piping out the little youngins?
Yeah, like he was.
He was piping out little boys.
All them weirdos back in the day were just fucking their little scribes and shit.
So that's not gay.
Yeah, it is gay. It's also pedophilia, but like put it on him. Like don't defend him. Be like, yo,
Oh, no,
he's
I'm
a
not
disgusting
defending him, but I'm
pedophile. If we're gonna talk about them, talk about it accurately, which is like they're abusing
I
children.
mean, he went.
But that was
he went to Paris.
But it was
where-
normal in their era, though.
He went to Paris so he could fuck kids, I guess.
Yeah, where it's legal.
Disgusting. my point is, if you look at the image of the Feast of the Gods, which I've looked at, I know what you're referencing, and I've looked. There's a reason why the Olympics scrubbed the imaging from everywhere, and they scrubbed the videos from everywhere,
Well,
because
because
they
of
know what they did.
backlash.
They knew what they're doing. His out was, this is the Feast of the Gods, which looks nothing like it, by the way. The Feast of the Gods, they're all sitting in the forest and they're in different positions or whatever. You can't even relate. They literally have moments of the choreography which emulate the exact positioning of the Last Supper. It's so obviously a shot.
Yeah, I
but
think
the
it was a combination of both. And once he saw the backlash, he tried
was
to
like,
distance himself
it's
from
the Feast of the Gods. Yeah.
Why
I
does
think
somebody have their nuts
stand on
out
your
on
shit,
NBC?
pussy. Exactly.
Like, that's NBC.
It's
Janet
just-
Jackson got fined $50,000 for having a nipple out back in the day.
Because she's
Why
not a
are
rainbow.
testicles out?
Rainbows could do whatever they want. They could go to the White House and show their titties.
Titties are different than testicles.
I mean,
We're all used to a titty on TV.
you can't take
What,
the titties
a
out
whole
of the fucking...
ball? You just got a whole ball out at the Olympic
Yo.
ceremonies, yo?
Just say what we need to say.
This
is
one nut?
rainbows. Cut it out.
I don't know if they're gay.
It was a trans day at the White House.
Huh?
You don't remember when the chick put her titties
I thought
out?
this was the Olympic ceremony.
What I'm saying is, wherever the rainbows are, is this behavior. They don't know how to. They don't know how to act.
Respect the
They don't know
White
how to
House.
act normal, bro. They really don't. They
the
don't know
White
how to
House.
just act regular for a little bit. It's true.
Nah, there's
You
something-
can't bring them around and then they act regular. You invite them to the White House, they show their titties, and it's just like, bro.
You know what it is? It's
them being free,
Look
though.
at this testicle. It's TV.
why his nuts are out, bro?
It's TV.
Kids are watching.
It's TV, meaning that, I know that
Hey,
we're going to
adults are watching.
perform.
I don't want to see your fucking testicles.
Why is your testicles out, yo?
Come on, bro.
I don't know how NBC approved this,
Isn't
yo.
that the male equivalent to when like girls have the low cut jeans and they
But
got
ain't
half
no guys
cheek?
walking around with their nuts out,
defending
Alex.
everything, bro.
Cut it out.
It's not the equivalent.
Ain't no nut
Remember
cleavage.
that? Remember that when you got kids and some dude pulls his dick out in front of them?
I don't want to
And
see
he's like,
that.
yo, it's just like when the girls got their ass out at the beach.
Nah, word up. Ain't no dick cleavage, Alex. Ain't nobody. You
your
never
fucking
in your
dick
life
away.
have you walked around with your balls out.
Rainbow, put your
I'm
dick
not a
away.
rainbow, but I'm just saying that
Even if you are a rainbow, why do we call them rainbows? Why do we keep doing that?
That's what they want to be.
because the LGBTQ is too long.
They the rainbows, bro. Hey, you made your
Alphabet
bed.
days.
Sleep in it. No, it's too long. They the rainbows. They made their bed. They're going to sleep in that fucking bed.
Salute to all the rainbows.
Nah, you want to
I
be
don't
the
know why
rainbows?
this is. I really don't know why this was the Olympic ceremony thing. And by the way, it's not even that it's the rainbow. It just wasn't good.
That's what I'm
It
saying.
wasn't good. Like I'm for all the diversity. I'm for all the inclusion, but make it good.
Listen, if you have nothing artistic, you have no artistic merit, you have no creativity, just make fun of Christians and then everybody will talk about it. That's literally what this is.
But for all the people that weren't going to tune into the Olympics, this at least got them talking about it, and maybe they started paying attention. And I think that was the point of this.
No.
Nah.
This is supposed to outrage everybody and now remind them, hey, the Olympics is
You know
on.
what got me watching the Olympics?
Simone Biles.
Exactly, the athletes.
Yep.
I'm watching the NBA players. I'm watching the WNBA players.
Kevin Durant going crazy.
That's right. Last night, me and my wife was watching the swim.
Oh, it's amazing.
My God,
That swimming
and
shit
I
is
ain't never
incredible.
paid no attention. My wife was just telling me, she was like, yo,
Watching someone chasing
the
down.
choreography. Huh?
Wait, what? What swimming were you watching?
I'm wating the ones where they jump off the fucking
Oh, diving.
The diving, yeah, that shit. Them
Yeah,
motherfuckers.
no, swimming is like this.
Same difference. All right. That's diving shit. That shit was dope. Like watching them being like,
In synchronized,
sync with each
yeah,
other.
yeah.
Like you got to dive off the board at the same time,
Oh,
flip at the same
synchronized
time.
diving. Yeah,
and then when
yeah.
they hit the water, it's all about the less splash.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's like the opposite of sex. Like the less splash
Yeah.
you make,
Yeah.
the better.
Yeah.
That shit was dope. I was like, wow. So I'm watching it for the athletes. I don't care about no nuts. I don't care about the
Why you saying
testicles.
like that? No,
'Cause
You know what I mean?
I don't care about the testicles on the table.
Yo, bro, once you watch that swimming shit, bro, swimming is crazy. When you watch somebody like just run someone down, like they're a little bit behind, but in that last lap, they just start slowly catching. That shit is incredible.
All I be thinking about after I watch the swimmers is like, I want to see them eat. Because, swimmers got a crazy appetite.
This nigga.
So after I see them compete, I'll be like, what they about to go eat?
What?
That's what I watched that last night. I'm like, I want to know what they about to go
You on
eat.
you on a diet, aren't you?
Were you
Nah,
exactly like? Were
I
you
was
just
watching
hungry?
it
When I'm on a diet, I was like, damn, I know he gonna enjoy the shit out
I
of
was
it.
in LA last night.
Crazy, bro.
I was,
This guy is
I was just watching.
crazy.
Look at Snoop acting like he know what the fuck going on. What's Snoop cheering on? The swimming?
Yeah.
Yup.
Was that a lady breastfeeding right next to him?
Nah. Yeah, I can crazy.
Shout out to the Olympics. Watch the Olympics, man. Olympics is like good generational background noise. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Like you just throw it on.
It should be on all day, every day at your house. And
is,
tune
yes.
in at your pleasure.
That's right.
I agree
That's
with
right.
that wholeheartedly.
Good generational background noise. The kid, just tell the kids turn the Olympics on. They don't even know what they're watching. Just watch it.
That baby's gone.
Because
Yeah, I saw the
That-
female runners. They are caked up.
I thought track don't start till
crazy.
this weekend.
I don't know. I just saw a couple clips.
I was just
online.
Googling.
They was caked up crazy.
Track bodies are amazing. What
Crazy.
you talking about?
Crazy.
Where you been, Alex?
Nah, but I mean, people used to say that volleyball was the best ones, but
Nah,
I
but
think
nah.
track.
They always said
hell
track.
no.
They
But
always said
Sometimes they're
track.
so low body fat that their titties aren't there.
Yo, shout out to
that's-
being a man.
Oh
You
my
rectify
God.
everything for no reason. Like, why? We was having a nice conversation about athletes.
What sport got the best ass?
Exactly.
Nigga, I'm
I was
flipping
out of
back and
nowhere.
forth. I'm like,
what? I was out of nowhere. Yo, you seen the track girls?
Which sport
they
did these
thinking
people
shit.
dedicated their lives to got the fattest ass and
What?
tits?
We having a nice conversation about the athletes, how good the athletes are. Here go Alex.
Look at this girl sneaking chips.
Alex just pulls in the patriarchy mobile. Like, yeah, but who got the fattest ass out of all the Olympic athletes?
Yo,
but y'all know
real
the answer
talk,
to it though.
Yeah, real talk.
So y'all look into
fattest ass.
exactly.
Fattest ass gotta be running though. It do.
Run is nice.
Click on Oprah and Gail.